Arizona has reported the highest number of COVID-19 cases in a 24-hour period since the beginning of August. The state saw 2,100 new confirmed cases. Now, this brings the state's total, to over 252,000 cases and 6,000 deaths. Health officials say we're seeing a trend in rising cases in recent weeks.
Here's 9 on your side's Rogelio Maras with more.
Talk to health officials and healthcare providers locally and statewide.
The transmission in the community is increasing.
And the situation isn't dire, but we're not trending in a positive direction.
We are definitely seeing a surge again in our COVID cases.
Our most significantly impacted age group is our 20 to 44-year-olds.
State Healthcare Director Dr. Kara Christ says that group should be the most careful when they're out in public. Locally, Tucson Medical Center says the situation isn't ideal, but
I actually am not quite as pessimistic as thinking we're going to go back to where we were in July. We're still having people die from this disease, but not the way we did in the early months.
In Pima County, the number of cases trended upward toward the end of October. Of the 9 benchmarks set by the health department to track progress containing the virus, only 4 are being met right now. The numbers are rising, but health officials and healthcare providers say they're more prepared now than they were earlier this year.
There's a lot of new strategies that we have that weren't in place back in June and July.
TMC's chief of medical staff says they have more personal protective equipment than before, and COVID patients are just getting treated quicker now.
But we definitely have much more capacity from an operational standpoint to deal with those issues.
Another provider, Banner Health, says they aren't at capacity yet, but if trends continue as they are, they could pass the number of patients served at the height of the pandemic in the summer. The advice remains the same. Wash your hands, keep your distance, and get a flu shot. If anything, Dr. Chris says, to keep hospitals from overcrowding.
So it's really important to preserve that capacity for people that need it.
Rogelio Maras, KGUN 9 on your side.